Hello, everybody! Welcome back to ABC General Hospital Spoilers channel. Today, we will dive into the explosive rumors swirling around Port Charles, where a bombshell leak suggests 5 beloved characters might meet tragic ends this fall, shaking the very foundations of the show. In the ever-twisting world of daytime drama, leaks like this one come from what appears to be an insider with a proven track record, having accurately predicted the departures of Natalia Ramirez and Sasha Corbin well before official announcements. This source's credibility adds a layer of authenticity to the speculation, leaving fans buzzing with anticipation and dread. As autumn approaches, the storyline promises to deliver high-stakes emotional roller coasters, potentially reshaping alliances and rivalries in ways that could redefine the soap's landscape. Imagine the ripple effects: families torn apart, secrets unearthed, and perhaps even new characters stepping in to fill the voids, all while paying homage to the show's rich history. Starting with one of the most poignant farewells, Monica Quartermaine is poised for a graceful exit that honors the legacy of her late portrayer, who left us in January. The narrative will weave in a touching on-screen passing, complete with a grand memorial service attended by a who's who of Port Charles residents, featuring heartfelt speeches, flashback montages of her most iconic moments, and perhaps even surprise guest appearances from past characters via video tributes. This event isn't just a goodbye, it symbolizes the closing of a monumental chapter in General Hospital's saga, as Monica has been the glue holding together countless storylines for decades. Her connections run deep. Think of her roles as a matriarch, doctor, and confidant to figures like Ellen, Jason, and the extended Quartermaine brood. Viewers can expect raw, tear-jerking scenes as her loved ones grapple with grief, sharing personal anecdotes that highlight her wisdom and resilience. To add intrigue, the aftermath could spark intense family drama over her estate, with heated debates about inheritance rights that expose long-buried resentments. Picture Tracy Quartermaine throwing a dramatic fit if she's overlooked for the iconic Quartermaine mansion, perhaps leading to courtroom battles or scheming alliances that pull in outsiders like lawyers or distant relatives. This plot twist might even introduce fresh conflicts, such as a contested will revealing hidden assets or forgotten family scandals, keeping the Quartermaines in turmoil for episodes to come. Adding to the excitement, whispers suggest the arrival of Erica Slezak, a veteran from One Life to Live, who could portray Monica's enigmatic, long-lost sister, bringing a dose of mystery and nostalgia. While some fans dream of her reprising Vicky Lord for a crossover thrill, the storyline might instead explore sibling bonds never before seen, delving into shared histories of loss and redemption that tie back to Monica's life. Whatever unfolds, it's bound to be a masterclass in emotional storytelling, blending sorrow with the spark of new beginnings. Equally heart-wrenching is the anticipated demise of Leslie Weber, mother to the resilient Laura Collins, following the real-life passing of her actress in March. The leak hints at a storyline where Leslie's death draws out shadowy figures from the past, including an enigmatic Casadini relative who returns for the funeral, potentially stirring up old vendettas or unveiling buried family secrets. This could manifest as a tense gathering at the graveside, where whispers of Casadini curses and hidden agendas create an atmosphere thick with suspense. Leslie's character, known for her fiery spirit and protective instincts, will likely be remembered through flashbacks showing her pivotal moments in Port Charles, from her early days to her unwavering support for Laura amid chaos. Fans might see expanded scenes of Laura processing her loss, perhaps confiding in Kevin or turning to unexpected allies like Nina for comfort, which could foster unlikely friendships. To enrich the narrative, the show might incorporate elements like a discovered letter from Leslie revealing untold truths about the Weber family lineage, or even a subplot involving a contested inheritance that mirrors real-life complexities of grief and legacy. This exit not only pays tribute to the actress, but also deepens Laura's arc, pushing her toward personal growth or renewed determination in the face of adversity, all while keeping the Casadini mystique alive with hints of future intrigue. Behind the scenes, the delay in addressing these pivotal deaths stems from executive producer Frank Valentini's strategic vision to wrap up ongoing arcs before plunging into such heavy territory. With Chad Duell's sudden departure creating a significant gap in the cast, the focus shifted to ensuring a smooth transition for Rory Gibson stepping into the demanding role of Michael Corinthos. Imagine the challenges. Gibson had to embody Michael's complex, layerless business acumen, family loyalties, and romantic entanglement while building chemistry with co-stars like Willow and the Quartermaines. Valentini reportedly prioritized this adjustment period, allowing time for Gibson to settle in through key episodes that tested Michael's resolve in corporate battles or personal dilemmas. Additionally, there's buzz about reviving a fan-favorite character to bolster the ensemble, with strong speculation pointing to Britt Westburn's dramatic return. Picture her re-entering Port Charles with a bang, perhaps emerging from hiding with new secrets, a revamped look, and ties to current plots like the Pikeman saga or medical mysteries at the hospital. This comeback could inject humor, romance, and edge, filling the void left by departures and sparking fresh dynamics, such as a renewed rivalry with Nina or a surprising alliance with Jason. By handling these elements first, Valentini ensures the show maintains its momentum, blending closure with exciting new threads that keep viewers hooked. Among the most jaw-dropping revelations is the planned offing of Jack Brennan, a move that many see as a colossal misstep given his burgeoning role in the canvas. Despite initial backlash over his WSB recruitment of Jocelyn Jacks, which ruffled feathers and sparked debates about loyalty, Brennan has become a bright spot, especially in his electric chemistry with Carly Spencer. She's been radiating joy in his presence, a refreshing change from her turbulent history, and their scenes together crackle with unspoken affection, hinting at a confession of love just around the corner. Killing him off now feels premature, as it risks shattering Carly's newfound happiness and pushing her back into the all-too-familiar orbit of Sonny Corinthos, a pairing that's been recycled far too often. Fans have grown fond of Chris McKenna's take on the character, appreciating how he's infused Brennan with charisma and depth, stepping admirably into the shoes left by Charles Measure's memorable accent and charm. To expand on this, the storyline might include intense build-up to his demise, perhaps a high-stakes mission gone wrong, involving espionage twists with the WSB or a betrayal from within that adds layers of tragedy. Inventive additions could see Brennan leaving behind clues or a final message for Carly, prompting her to embark on a quest for justice that intersects with other plots, like the ongoing mob wars. This death could also ripple outward, affecting characters like Anna Devane or even drawing in international elements. But ultimately, it leaves a void that begs the question, why sacrifice such a promising romance when it offers so much potential for growth and viewer investment? Finally, the leak teases a fourth death shrouded in secrecy, with the fifth possibly tied to overarching mysteries, though details remain elusive. Speculation runs wild, pointing to likely candidates like the villainous Jen Sidwell, whose shady dealings in arms and intrigue make him a prime target for a dramatic takedown. Perhaps in an explosive confrontation that ties up loose ends in the Pikeman storyline. Alternatively, Marco Rios could face an untimely end, his involvement in underworld schemes leading to a betrayal or accident that heightens tensions in Port Charles. While some wish for Drew Kane to meet his comeuppance as the town's scheming antagonist, envision a poetic justice scenario where his manipulations backfire spectacularly, it's improbable, as his role as a central heel keeps the drama alive. To flesh this out, the narrative might introduce inventive twists, such as a chain reaction of events where one death triggers another, unveiling a larger conspiracy involving multiple families. Fans could see expanded forensics or investigative arcs, with characters like Dante or Mac piecing together clues, adding procedural flair to the soap format. Next, we will explore the heartwarming news from fan-favorite actor Steve Burton and his wife Michelle Lundstrom, who have joyfully expanded their family with an adorable new addition that's already stealing hearts. In the whirlwind of celebrity updates that keep soap opera enthusiasts buzzing, Steve Burton, beloved for his iconic role in ABC General Hospital, has once again captured attention with a delightful personal milestone. Just months after exchanging vows with Michelle Lundstrom in a picturesque ceremony in May 2025, the couple has introduced a furry bundle of joy into their lives, proving that love and family come in all shapes and sizes. This development comes on the heels of Steve's previous marriage to Cherie Guston, which ended amid challenging circumstances involving infidelity and the arrival of a child from another relationship. Despite the complexities, Steve and Cherie successfully co-parent their 3 children to daughters and a son, maintaining a focus on their kids' well-being through shared holidays, school events, and family outings that emphasize unity. Steve, ever the devoted father, has often spoken in interviews about the importance of resilience and forgiveness in blended family dynamics, drawing from his own experiences to inspire fans facing similar situations. Meanwhile, Michelle, a talented chef renowned for her innovative recipes and wellness-focused cuisine, brings her own 2 children from a prior relationship into the mix, creating a vibrant blended household filled with laughter, shared meals, and adventurous weekends. Their wedding was a beautiful affair, attended not only by their combined brood but also by close friends from the entertainment world, including some of Steve's General Hospital co-stars who have become like extended family. To add a touch of whimsy, the event featured personalized touches like Michelle's signature dishes on the menu and playful nods to Steve's soap opera roots, such as themed decorations inspired by Port Charles landmarks. This union has blossomed into a partnership built on mutual respect and shared passions, with the couple frequently posting about their culinary experiments, fitness routines, and family game nights that highlight their harmonious life together. The excitement truly escalated when Steve and Michelle revealed their newest family member, a decision that caught many by surprise since there had been no public hints of an impending arrival. As it turns out, the baby is an enchanting toy Australian Shepherd puppy, adopted in a moment of serendipity that the couple documented through a series of touching social media posts and videos. Imagine the scene: the family embarking on a scenic drive to a reputable breeder or rescue center, where they first laid eyes on the fluffy pup amid a litter of energetic siblings, instantly knowing he was the one to complete their pack. They shared behind-the-scenes glimpses of the adoption process, from filling out paperwork to the emotional first meeting, emphasizing the importance of responsible pet ownership and the joy of giving a forever home to a deserving animal. To invent a charming detail, perhaps they involved the kids in the selection, turning it into a family vote complete with pros and cons lists, fostering a sense of inclusion and excitement that strengthened their bonds. This addition aligns perfectly with their active lifestyle, as Australian Shepherds are known for their intelligence, loyalty, and need for stimulation qualities that mirror the couple's energetic household. Fans have flooded their comments with well wishes, sharing stories of their own pet adoptions and how animals have brought healing during life's transitions, much like how this pup is weaving seamlessly into Steve and Michelle's narrative of new beginnings. Named Wyatt, this 8-week-old ball of fur has already become a star in his own right, with photos and clips showing him playfully scampering around the home, nestling up to his new human siblings, and even comically perching on Steve's head during a relaxed family lounge session. The images capture pure bliss: Wyatt's soft, mottled coat glistening under sunlight as he chases toys across the backyard, or curling up for naps in a custom bed embroidered with his name, a gift from one of Michelle's chef colleagues. Inventively expanding on this, the couple might have introduced Wyatt to a puppy training regimen early on, incorporating fun elements like agility courses in their garden or socialization playdates with neighborhood dogs, ensuring he grows into a well-adjusted companion. His interactions with the children are particularly endearing, the older kids teaching him basic commands like sit and stay, while the younger ones giggle at his puppy antics, creating memories that could one day be shared in family albums or even a lighthearted vlog series. At just 2 months old, Wyatt's boundless energy and affectionate nature have infused the household with an extra layer of warmth, reminding everyone of the simple joys that pets bring. From stress relief after long filming days to teaching responsibility and empathy to the next generation, Steve, who has always projected a nurturing demeanor both on and off screen, seems tailor-made for this role, with fans noting how his real-life fatherly instincts shine through in these candid moments. Tying this personal triumph back to Steve's professional world, ABC General Hospital viewers have long admired his portrayal of Jason Morgan, a character whose tough exterior often masks a deep capacity for care, especially toward children and family. This natural affinity likely stems from Steve's own experiences as a parent, honed over years of raising his kids while navigating the demands of daytime television. His departure from the show in 2021 left a noticeable void, with fans campaigning fervently for his return through petitions, social media trends, and even fan events that celebrated his contributions to the soap's legacy. Fortunately, his comeback as the enigmatic Jason has revitalized storylines, bringing intense action sequences, emotional reunions with characters like Sunny and Carly, and fresh plot twists involving hidden identities and mob intrigue that keep audiences on the edge of their seats. To add depth, perhaps behind-the-scenes anecdotes reveal how Steve drew from his blended family experiences to inform Jason's protective instincts in recent episodes, such as safeguarding younger characters amid Port Charles chaos. Co-stars have praised his professionalism and kindness, often sharing stories of on-set camaraderie, like group lunches where Steve's humor lightens the mood during grueling shoots. With his career thriving evidenced by upcoming guest appearances, potential spin-off discussions, and a renewed contract, Steve's life is a testament to perseverance, balancing the spotlight with private happiness. Overall, this chapter in Steve Burton's life underscores a theme of renewal and joy, as he and Michelle embrace their growing family with open arms, including the pint-sized Wyatt, who's quickly becoming a beloved fixture. From the ashes of past heartaches to the promise of shared adventures, their story resonates with fans who appreciate authenticity amid the glamour of Hollywood. As Wyatt settles in, one can envision future updates featuring holiday photos, puppy milestones like his first vet visit or obedience class triumphs, and perhaps even a charitable tie-in, such as supporting animal rescues in honor of their adoption journey. Steve's beaming smile in recent posts says it all. Professionally anchored in Port Charles and personally fulfilled at home, he's living his best life. Next, we will delve into the intense fallout surrounding Nina Reeves as she confronts Curtis Ashford's shocking confession and heartfelt apology, pondering whether forgiveness is on the horizon now that Willow Tate has uncovered the steamy secrets of Nina's past entanglement with Drew Kane. In the high-drama universe of Port Charles, where secrets rarely stay buried, the latest twists have fans on the edge of their seats as Nina Reeves grapples with a betrayal that could redefine her relationships. Just moments before Willow Tate's much-anticipated wedding ceremony was about to kick off, Curtis Ashford cornered her in the bridal suite, dropping a bombshell revelation in a bold move to derail the event and exile Drew Kane from their lives. By exposing Nina's clandestine affair with Drew, Curtis aimed to shield his own family interests, but this act has unleashed a torrent of emotions, leaving Willow seething and resolute in her refusal to mend fences with her mother. As the dust settles, all eyes are on Nina's response. Will she harbor resentment toward Curtis for shattering her trust, or find a path to understanding amid the chaos? To enrich this narrative, imagine the bridal prep area transformed into a pressure cooker of tension, with Willow's wedding gown laid out elegantly nearby, symbolizing the innocence about to be tainted by harsh truths, while Curtis's voice echoes with urgency, perhaps accompanied by dramatic close-ups of Willow's widening eyes and trembling hands as the news sinks in. This pivotal scene not only heightens the stakes but also sets the stage for deeper explorations of loyalty and consequence, potentially weaving in flashbacks to Nina and Drew's forbidden encounters at hidden rendezvous spots around town, like a secluded cabin or a dimly lit hotel bar, adding layers of Forbidden's passion that make the revelation all the more scandalous. Nina's emotional turmoil takes center stage as she processes Curtis's breach of confidence, a wound that cuts deep given their shared history of navigating Port Charles's treacherous social waters. In the episode airing on July 29th, Curtis steps up with a candid admission, laying bare his role in spilling the secrets and offering a sincere apology for the anguish he's inflicted on Nina. His intentions were never to harm her directly, rather, desperation fueled his actions as he sought to protect Portia Robinson from Drew's manipulative grasp and force the troublesome figure out of their orbit for good. Inventing a fresh element, perhaps Curtis arrives at Nina's Crimson office for this confrontation, surrounded by glossy magazine mock-ups and half-empty coffee cups. creating an intimate yet professional backdrop where he nervously fiddles with a family photo on her desk, underscoring the personal stakes. Nina, known for her own impulsive decisions in recent storylines like her frantic efforts to sabotage rivals or secure alliance, might empathize with Curtis's predicament on a visceral level. Recalling her own moments of cornered desperation, such as clandestine meetings with informants or late-night strategy sessions that mirrored his dilemma. This shared vulnerability could pave the way for a nuanced dialogue where Nina reflects on how her actions have often spiraled into an intended heartbreak, perhaps even drawing parallels to past feuds with characters like Carly Spencer, enriching the scene with emotional depth and foreshadowing potential alliances forged from mutual regret. Despite the sting of betrayal, Nina's capacity for forgiveness emerges as a key theme, especially since she was on the verge of confessing the truth to Willow herself, only to be preempted by Curtis's intervention. Recognizing that the timing might not have altered Willow's explosive reaction, Nina could opt to let go of any grudge, understanding that her daughter's fury was inevitable regardless of the messenger. Willow's decision to sever ties feels like an unbreakable barrier, built on layers of accumulated resentments from previous deceptions, leaving Nina to question if their fragile mother-daughter bond can ever be rebuilt. To expand creatively, envision Nina pacing her luxurious penthouse in the aftermath, surrounded by mementos of happier times like framed photos from Willow's childhood or a cherished necklace gifted during a rare moment of connection while she weighs her options. Perhaps consulting a trusted confidant like Ava Jerome over a glass of wine, inventing a subplot where Ava offers sage advice drawn from her own rocky family histories, suggesting reconciliation tactics such as anonymous gestures of support or mediated therapy sessions. This introspection not only highlights Nina's growth, but also teases future arcs where she channels her pain into positive actions, like immersing herself in charitable work at the hospital or launching a new magazine feature on family healing, adding inspirational undertones to her character's journey amid the soap's signature turmoil. The post-wedding debrief brings Portia and Curtis into the fold for a candid sit-down with Nina, providing a platform to unpack the chaotic events and seek clarity on the repercussions. This gathering allows Curtis to extend his apology in a more structured setting, while Portia steps in as a pillar of support, offering solace to Nina as she mourns the apparent disintegration of her relationship with Willow. Portia's empathy stems from her own experiences with family strife, creating a moment of solidarity that could strengthen their friendships moving forward. Inventively picture this meeting unfolding at a cozy corner table in the Metro Court restaurant, with ambient lighting and soft jazz in the background, where Portia shares a comforting embrace and perhaps slips Nina a handwritten note of encouragement, drawing from her medical background to analogize emotional wounds to physical ones that heal with time and care. This interaction not only facilitates healing but also opens doors for collaborative storylines, such as the trio teaming up against common adversaries like Drew, whose political ambitions and shady dealings continue to threaten Port Charles's stability, injecting elements of intrigue and unity into the narrative. Ultimately, while Nina clings to a sliver of hope for mending her rift with Willow someday, the intensity of her daughter's rage casts a long shadow over that possibility, fueling Nina's deepest fears that reconciliation might remain forever out of reach. Willow's unprecedented level of anger, amplified by the wedding day timing, leaves an indelible mark, prompting Nina to reflect on the cumulative impact of her past mistakes. To flesh this out with new details, the storyline might include poignant montages of Nina alone, gazing at old videos of Willow's Meistenshire first steps, birthdays, or recent family gatherings while tears flow, perhaps leading to a solo visit to a scenic overlooking Port Charles where she contemplates writing a heartfelt letter to Willow, inventing a twist where the letter accidentally falls into the wrong hands, sparking unintended drama. This emotional core underscores the soap's exploration of redemption and forgiveness, reminding viewers that even in the face of seemingly insurmountable divides, glimmers of hope persist, setting the stage for drawn-out arcs filled with tentative olive branches, third-party interventions, and eventual breakthroughs that keep the audience invested. As these riveting developments unfold, The residents of Port Charles continue to navigate a web of alliances and animosities, with Nina's path forward promising more twists that could reshape her world. Stay tuned to our channel for the latest updates on all things General Hospital. What do you predict for Nina and Willow's future forgiveness or feud? Let us know in the comments below.